Yo, 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 yo.
Hello, everyone.
Let's see.
Double
Should
check
be
to make
starting
sure.
up here soon.
Pretty soon we should be live, and you guys will be able to see us.
Let's see here.
All right, there it is. It says watch live now.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Dun dun dun.
We always check it on our phone to make sure.
Hey, we're live. Okay, what's up, everybody? It's TWB Friday Night Live. This is the first Friday of June. Hey.
Yes. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you guys had a great week. Happy weekend.
Yep, we made it.
We made it through the weekend.
Yep.
We got Jerry saying hello. Hi,
Hey,
Jerry.
what's
Hey.
up, Jerry? Hey, Jackie. Hey, it's a member. Hey, what's up, Jackie?
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, listen, Jackie, Jerry, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We're actually on time. We didn't have no problems.
We had no
today.
technical difficulties, thank God. So
Yeah, we got lucky.
we're good to go.
We got lucky. We got a lot of things going on. We're gonna give folks
Yeah.
some time to get on. Question: have y'all watched the NICODEMUS episode yet? Because we're really excited about that episode.
Yeah, it just debuted to the public, the members like Jackie. You probably already saw it, which is thank you for being a member. But yeah, it just debuted at 5:30 today Pacific time, and man, it's powerful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Again, we're gonna give like a special thanks to everybody who helped us make that episode. We're excited about tonight. Actually, not just with that, we got some other things happening that's going on.
Yeah, we still have fun.
Yeah.
Everybody, get here, have some fun, grab a glass of wine. I always have mine. Anthony has coffee.
I need some coffee. We've been doing a lot of editing.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of editing.
So a lot of cool things we got going on. If you're local to Seattle or up here in Washington, Western Washington, this is the time of year we've been waiting for. It's been beautiful weather.
The sun is out.
Oh man, you can see all the mountains, all the mountain ranges. From Seattle. It's beautiful.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
One thing we might do is we might start trying to getting a second camera angle outside. That would be pretty dope.
So watching the outside as we go live,
so we can
like
see
double
some,
stream.
yeah, so we can see some cool views. So maybe one day we can post up somewhere else. The trick with streaming we're learning is trying to find good Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Hopefully our Wi-Fi is doing good right now.
Yeah, I know. Right now it looks like it's struggling.
Might be glitching a little bit. So sorry about that, y'all. Jackie says, yeah, it was such a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And Jackie, I know you said you watched the episode. What did you think? Let us know. It was a little bit longer than a typical episode, and it was a definitely different format than what we've done before. But let us know what you think.
Yeah.
More documentary style, I would say.
Yeah, we didn't do any ratings, I guess.
No, we didn't
so
do any ratings.
Different.
Yeah, definitely different.
But I mean, it was, and we're gonna get into this some more. But it was really cool getting to sit with those descendants and folks who are really legitimately invested in keeping that heritage alive. You know, it's not just their family history, but this is a really big thing in American history.
Totally. I think it's just kind of cool when you find out that everyone has like a home that they can really go back to, and it's like their own, I don't know, I guess like homesteading. It's like their own land, like their own family land. They can just like go back to it and stuff, and that's like really special because I know a lot of families end up selling land, so there's no really place for everyone to gather. Everyone has like their own pieces of land all over the place, so it's pretty cool.
Every year they have, I think they call it their Emancipation Day celebration.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a big family reunion. So all of like all the descendants come back to town, plus others come back and they have a parade and they have this big barbecue, and it's like this 2 or 3 day festival where they just have a good time. So we wanted to go this year, but we have a family event going on. But maybe next year we might go out there. It'd be pretty dope.
Totally. Yep. Very cool. Jackie said she watched it and she loved it, especially how they preserved all the buildings.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool how they did preserve the buildings and like the church And then they have like the historical society.
Yeah, yep.
Building.
That was pretty cool. Miss Ola Wilson's house.
Yeah.
Miss Jackie, could you honestly see yourself going to visit Nicodemus one day? We were thinking about that because it's not easy to get to, but I mean, when you get to it, it's worth it.
Yeah.
But for someone like watching up here, could you see yourself going and actually visiting one?
Yeah. Let's see. Jackie also said.
Still in Michigan. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
and I know she asked if we ever thought about signing up for Starlink for better Wi-Fi service. I don't know how to sign up for Starlink.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm kind of not trusted the guy behind it right now. I'll let that die down a little bit.
Right. She said, she would love to go one day. Well, that's awesome.
Dope.
Might have to do a TWB trip to Nicodemus.
Oh, that'd be dope. Like, because actually Nicodemus has a connection up here to the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, they do.
Miss Nettie Asbury.
Yeah.
Right? That's it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get into that later. Yeah, okay,
we'll get into that later. Sorry. I was trying to see if I should say it now or not.
No. We'll give it some time until, I forgot to post on our threads that we're live now. Just to make sure.
What else has been going on, Mars?
Man.
Let's see.
What else has been going on?
There's a really cool, what do you call it? I guess car service here that we started working with. They do pickups a lot of times for people coming in with the cruises, but they also pick you up from the airport. They actually are a partner of Bellevue, so they're the company behind their Bellevue pickups. I don't know what you call it.
Bellevue Airport Transfer.
Yeah. So the company is called Eagle Town Car Service. So you should be seeing some content around them we put out just to get more information on that. So
it's really nice business because they can pick you up like if you're taking a cruise or if you're coming from the airport, like you said. Or we found out the owner drove people. They picked them up here and drove them all the way to Whistler, Canada. After they were taking this cruise, were they taking a cruise?
They were taking the cruise, yes, but they wanted. I guess they had time to go see some other things.
Yeah.
Mars and I are working on putting together some cruises. We're gonna, or not cruises. I'm sorry, tours. We're thinking about starting here local to Seattle, but eventually we would love to take like a group of folks out to some of the places on the outskirts of Seattle around Washington State. That'd be pretty cool. And we'll see. So stay tuned for more information on that.
TWB tours. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
But if you guys are thinking like, oh man, this is the place that you probably should stop on the tour, or this is where I would like to go, then let us know too, because we're trying to figure out what places that we want to take people on our TWB tours, because we have a whole bunch of ideas, but we're like, where do people like to go on tours the most? For me, obviously I like the wine tours.
Yeah. Oh,
Food
that's
tours.
Mars. Yeah.
Anthony likes history tours and like museum tours. So do we like mix them up together?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What would y'all like to see? What would interest you?
What would interest you?
Yeah.
What would interest you?
Of course, it'd be us leading it, so we'll try to make it fun.
Definitely.
But
it will definitely be fun.
It'll be
fun.
It'll
be a lot of fun. Jerry said they're in awesome.
Hey, right on, Jerry.
Yes. Be nice to watch. Yeah, be nice to see. It would be nice. Washington State has a lot to see. Washington State does have a lot to see.
A lot to see. Jerry, have you been up to Washington State before?
That's no.
Oh no! I thought you was gonna say something.
No.
I was thinking about something else, Mars. That I was gonna tell you. I forgot what it was.
I forget.
Bellevue. I just noticed
History
Bellevue.
and nature.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, that would be a nice little quick hike.
Oh, well, it's plenty of history and a lot of nature, so that we could definitely find some cool stuff.
Definitely.
I also just noticed the Bellevue in there, so shout out to the city of Bellevue. Actually, if y'all didn't know, Mars and I are their ambassadors.
Yeah, we're Bellevue ambassadors.
So we get to do some cool content there.
Yes. History and museums for me, for Jackie. Oh, nice. Jerry said yes before cruising. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we want to go on a cruise.
Yeah, a cruise would be awesome.
Julian, I love your videos. I read about Nicki a few ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Hey, right on. Yeah.
Thank
that's
you.
pretty cool. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
No, as you probably saw in the episode, never heard of NICODEMUS before our first road trip series.
Yeah.
And it blew us away, and we were just lucky enough to
be able to go back.
Yeah, be able to go back and spend some time.
Yeah, because when we first went there, that was 2024, and we were driving again to Denver, and we weren't gonna even go until like at the last minute we saw like a little sign that said NICODEMUS.
Yeah.
And I don't know, somebody mentioned it in Kansas City. I forget how we heard about it.
Yeah, what was it?
Was it Kansas City, or maybe it was watching one of the episodes that Marty did on like the Nat Geo. She mentioned it. I forget.
I know we were doing a little research and kind of shotgun researching on the road trip. This was our first road trip, so we really didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And so we was like, hey, we're just gonna go and explore Kansas, because we never explored Kansas.
Yeah. And so we were like, why not just get off the road? And it was a surprise.
Yeah.
Because it was far off the road. And then when we got there, it was, I guess, a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, it was a I think it was a Tuesday, because they were closed.
Tuesday. Yeah, so the National Park Service is closed on Tuesdays. That we found out when we went out there. We're like, oh, no wonder it was like nobody was there. But it was kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
Because we were able to come back and really tell like the full story and stuff.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
Let's see. I can't see how before going on an Alaskan cruise.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what we want to do. We have not done an Alaska cruise yet. No. Hopefully, knock on wood, we might be able to do one sooner than later.
Yeah. We did get invited to preview a cruise ship that's going to be going to Alaska, like a new cruise ship. I think it's like the Queen Elizabeth. So I think that's this next Thursday. We were invited to check it out.
Yeah.
So
maybe
we'll say, hey, you guys want to go? We'll say yes.
Yeah, we heard it's beautiful up there.
But you guys went there. Oh, okay. Yeah, we weren't there yet. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Jack says you guys both live in tree. Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jack. We appreciate that. We love when we go to travel. We love learning new things. We love sharing it with you all.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I know. I like that our show is like a travel show, but it's also like really history based. So we try to go to those places that have like some type of history where you can tell that story behind it, because we enjoy like doing these things and telling you all like, here's what you can do when you go to a spot, but also like if you can't necessarily get there immediately, you can at least learn about that place and kind of like, I don't know,
because I mean, like some destinations, like I feel like NICODEMUS is a perfect example of that, where it might not be at the top of like your tourism list, but for our show and like what we like to do, it would be almost, I mean, a bad file not to tell that story on our channel coming across it. So, like Marley said, we're a travel like kind of channel, but I think also we're a channel that likes just telling stories, kind of based in travel. So it's pretty dope.
So, and we'll see how. I think in July we'll probably have more episodes on kind of like what you can do in places, probably in July.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's summertime.
Yeah, it's summertime. So it's like, hey, this is what you could do. And then once like fall and winter hit, and like we'll probably do more like history.
Marley, we got to tease it for our members. So we can't tell everybody because we got to tell our members first.
Yes.
But we got some dope destinations we about to hit up here soon that we'll be sharing with y'all. Yeah.
So, about that.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I know.
Like one is like a spot like we fell in love with. We tried to do it early on when we moved here. We didn't know what we were
saying
doing.
too much now.
Sorry,
you're saying too
bad,
much.
but I can't wait.
That's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fun. Oh man.
Yeah. I know. What time is it? I want to make sure.
We got
about 15 minutes in. I think one other thing that we're gonna talk about before we've talked a lot about NICODEMUS, honestly. We're gonna
move on a little bit. Yeah, we come back later on.
So I know we told you all about our grant that we won for Roslyn. So this week we're finally filming the first part of like the docu drama. So we're super hyped about
it's gonna
that.
Be dope.
So that's why you might see not as many videos put out like the rest.
Oh, you gonna see?
Probably till the end of June.
Yeah, probably like no new episodes. Yeah. Of course, our members might be a little bit before that, but definitely gonna have some new like shorts come out of some of our old stuff, like resharing aspects of that you guys may have missed that'll take you back to it.
Yeah.
We got some older episodes we're trying to do something with that a lot of folks didn't start following us till much later, but there's still some dope episodes. So we're trying to put them together and like put them back out so that new audience members can have a chance to experience those episodes. But yeah, Jackie, we can't wait to tell. We're probably gonna put that out here. We'll send you a note.
Probably this week.
Yeah, sooner than later. So
this NICODEMUS episode, it was a big undertaking. So now we're like,
it was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It's just, I think we kind of underestimated it a little bit.
I think so.
It was a different episode.
Yeah, but then also we were trying to plan like the Roslyn at the same time.
I
think we're like, okay. Yeah. We NICODEMUS is out. We're so happy, and now we got Roslyn, and then we're going to VidCon.
Oh, then tomorrow. So we got we got nominated for a regional Emmy, a Northwest Emmy.
Yes.
So that's like,
tomorrow,
man, we're so honored. Like that's dope. That's so dope.
We can't believe
it. So we got to go there.
Yes, and we get to be guest presenters at the Emmy. So we'll be up there on stage being like, the winner is so and so.
We're nervous.
We're super nervous.
We're nervous.
So they asked us, and we're like, and then we're like, oh my gosh, what do we?
Yeah, we're like, man, what are we doing? Why we got a nomination, everything we can like present. But I don't know. We're just gonna do
it, have fun, see what happens.
Go here, go after, you know.
Yeah, but if you want to watch the live stream, it's at Nada's.
We'll share it.
Yeah, Nada's.org. Yeah, we'll share like all of our Instagram. So we'll be posting stories like throughout the day on Instagram and stuff, and then we'll share like the link to watch it like live. But I think it's like 7 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow.
Yep. Hey, thanks a lot, Ms. Jackie. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see if we win. We're up against. There's some good stuff.
Oh man, some great stuff. Yeah, like actually, matter of fact, like one of the folks we're up against are the company that kind of like helped us get our Fox Soul opportunity.
Yeah.
They have a dope project.
Oh man, it's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
It'd be really cool to see them win, but like for us, just getting a nomination, we feel like it's win itself. We don't expect to win.
Yeah.
We just like being in the building.
Yeah. And be able to guest present, because right before we guest present, I guess they do like a video of like who we are and stuff. So it's nice that like people from all over the Northwest, like, and these are, these are film people,
journalists.
TV people,
these are folks in the industry. It's pretty cool. Miss Jackie asked, "Where did I get my tux?" That is a great question, because that was kind of like we were struggling for a minute.
Yeah, that's why I put on Threads.
Like, that's right. So we got hip to one place that we're gonna start going to, but because it was short notice, they couldn't really supply it. So I just went to Men's Warehouse and got a quick rental.
But it looks good. He picked it up today. He tried it on. I was like, oh, that looks nice. So we're all kind of matching. And we're kind of matching. Did you get the one thingy?
The bow tie?
Oh, the bow tie is the one that's
the green.
Yeah. We'll do a surprise and see what it is.
It's green surprise. That's good.
One of our friends helped us kind of do a look in a way. So she was like, she'd do it in like a green book, since like our first like Emmys where we're like nominated and so it's like kind of like a green book thingy, and so Anthony's gonna be wearing like green bow tie and like I think a handkerchief, right? And I'll have like a black dress, but then like my nails are gonna be green and like some green like accessories and stuff and gold accessories. It's gonna look good.
Shout out to Nice Love, Sync Seattle. They have a 3-year anniversary coming up here.
Yes, for their event.
3 years, So shout out Sync Seattle. Yes. That's pretty dope. But yeah, that was a cool idea that we kind of took and said, okay, we're gonna do it. So hopefully we look okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Jackie said that was her suggestion.
Hey, right on.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Man, I tell you
I think it was, She's like,
it was,
I think it was
That's right. That's right.
Which is nice. Sorry. I get distracted easily.
What else we got going?
We're hyped about the Emmys tomorrow.
Yeah.
And how are you guys doing?
Yeah, what you guys got going on?
Yeah, what are y'all having? Where are you guys going this summer?
Yeah, any cool vacation spots or any recommendations that you come across recently? Like, hey, you gotta go check this out.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's summertime. It's time for everybody to start traveling.
Yeah. It's a lot of people in Seattle here.
Yeah.
Oh man, was a cruise ship here today?
Cruise ship was not here. No, that was when we was filming last week. We were doing some content with the Eagle Town Car Service.
Yes.
And we were there, and the cruise ship was there.
Yeah.
And man, when cruise ship comes in, it's amazing how many people come in on that cruise ship or come into town for that cruise.
Yeah.
It's like they're like little cities on the water if you think about it. So it's kind of cool seeing people walking around exploring the city like brand new eyes.
Yeah, and it's kind of like I feel like this year, it's like the biggest.
Absolutely.
You know, because like I guess COVID is kind of, people aren't thinking about it anymore. I don't know, like for some reason I'm just like, wow, it just seems like a lot more people in downtown, or maybe because we're down here too.
Well, I will say there are numbers to back it up because Seattle Tourism just released that report that said that the numbers since 2021, maybe 2022, I think 2022 have been jumping every year. Mm-hmm. I think 2022 you got past like just right before pre-COVID numbers.
Oh, yeah.
And so they expect that to even be better this year.
Yeah,
so, no, I don't think it's just a symptom of living by the cruise ships. Yeah. It really is a lot of people still coming back touring Seattle.
Yep. Well, hopefully they come back next year when we're doing our
TWB tours. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, totally understand. Understand that.
Sometimes it's nice to even not travel in the summer. Travel like in the fall, like off season and stuff. Especially when it gets dark up here. That's the best time to get out of here.
And matter of fact, like we just started, so we used to wait till summertime, do a lot of our out of state travel. Mm-hmm. And then a couple of years ago, somebody told us, hey, you guys need to wait. This is the best time to be here in Seattle while you're leaving. And so we've been trying for like at least last 2 years, trying to switch that up.
Yeah, try to stay here.
Yeah.
Instead, so
We'll see.
Yes. What else was I going to say? And if you do come to Seattle, we just went to the Seattle airport for like a partnership.
Oh, wait. Can I ask? Sorry. I'm sorry. I have to ask, especially our Seattle folks, did you know the airport is now known as SEA?
SEA.
SEA. SEA. Not SeaTac. SEA.
The branding is SEA. Long story short, if you watch our video, it's SEA now. And we went to SEA to check out. They have a new checkpoint that just opened today.
Yeah.
So if you, it's really nice. So it won't be as crowded if you are, going into the airport. So it's on like the baggage claim level. It's huge.
Right off the street, right through the checkpoint. It's pretty dope.
Nice. They don't have TSA pre-check or like clear there yet, but they said eventually they might add those, which is, hope they do, because the ones you TSA pre-checks have been like packed.
Yeah. That's TSA. You know what's kind of cool too is they're using probably like the most updated technology too for the scanners.
Yes.
So they got like 3 of the most updated scanning machines.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah. We got a comment. And then Jackie says, when did they do that?
It opens today, actually.
Well, no, name it C.
Oh, name C. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, it was news to us, and it was the marketing person that told us.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
God bless them.
But no, that's why they come to TWB though. We let folks know.
Yeah, let's see. And now Edelweiss Air is there, so if you want to go to Zurich, you can get a quick one-way flight there, and it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. That will not stop any of us. Just look at who's that? Squim.
Yeah.
Squim. Oh, what's with Squim? Or Squim. Stop any of us. Sorry, I'm trying.
No. You stumped us, Nemesis Muse. Please
elaborate.
Catch us up, because we.
Mom's I've been drinking a little bit, so I can't get.
I'm starting to get antsy off this coffee. I probably should stop.
I know it's like 6 o'clock, babe.
I know.
You shouldn't be drinking coffee. You're not gonna sleep tonight.
We
got a big day tomorrow.
We do. That's with my nerves.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You plan to do any traveling?
Oh.
Okay, Ashland.
Actually, yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yes, but we cannot reveal where to until we let our members know, because our members get to know first of our upcoming travel destinations.
Yes.
But be on the lookout, because next week sometime we'll let you know where on the east side we're gonna go. We will tell you that much. One of the spots is on the east side of the state, because we've been wanting to get back there.
Yep, and we might go to another spot while we're there too.
Oh yeah. We got
again.
I just want to tell everybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Understandable.
Oh man, I sent the episode to my family. Some of my family members, and my aunt just texted me. She really enjoyed it. That's pretty.
Yeah, she commented too. That's nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man, now no, Nicodemus, again, just not to harp on it. It's just a dope episode. We're really proud of it. We're proud that we get to tell that story, help tell that story. They're telling their story. And, no, it's just really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I was going to say one last thing. The airport, Zurich, which I really want to go to Zurich.
Zurich sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. If Edelweiss Air.
Edelweiss Air. Straight direct flight.
What you call it? What do you want to just pull up a clip of the episode?
Yeah, let's see.
I think we're gonna show a little part of the episode that we wanted.
What part would be kind of cool to show? Let's talk about the Potawatomi Native Americans.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. So there's a part in the episode where we talk about how important it is, how the Native Americans really helped the first settlers that came to Nicodemus, and their role, and really, really, really cool. There we go. And so I think we're just going to play that part really quick on here.
Compared to all of the trees in Kentucky. So the environment was drastically different.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and switch it up here. All right, we've been prepping for this here. Yeah. All right, let's see here.
All right. Making sure it plays on the...
And so to adjust to that environment, even in terms of living conditions, was very hard for them. And so they ran out of supplies almost immediately.
Yes, it was bad for the first group of black pioneers, but the bleak situation did lead to one of the most beautiful moments in Nicodemus and American history.
While the Homestead Act was a positive for so many underrepresented citizens of the country, another truth is that it displaced hundreds of thousands of Native Americans.
That's why what occurred between the first group of Nicodemus homesteaders and the Potawatomi people was so remarkable.
So they were running out of supplies very, very quickly. And during that winter, the Potawatomis were given permission to leave the reservation there just north of Topeka to go on their last buffalo hunt, see if they could find a buffalo herd. And they did. And on their way back, they traversed through the area and discovered the settlement of Nicodemus. They spent the night away from the town and had a little meeting and decided they were going to actually share their game with the people of Nicodemus. And so they gave them some of the buffalo meat, and then they taught them how to make wigwam housing. Several of the guys stayed on afterwards to assist the people, and then they eventually ended up back on the Potawatomi reservation. And when they did that, they said that they honored them because they had done something so special as to help the people. So they were considered the Samaritans of the plain, and that's a part of their history.
Many feel that the land Nicodemus sits on has a spiritual connection to those who encounter it, including some Native Americans. And considering what happened...
Wow, that's pretty good.
So, just kind of a little snippet from the episode. Thought that story was really dope. Should we tell the story on how, because it was actually one of our members that connected us to the Historical Society and was resulted in this episode. Should we tell that story?
Yeah. Sure. Do you want to finish your thought about the Native American, like them helping Nicodemus and stuff like that?
Well, one of the points they made that they wanted to, that they thought was really cool, that stuck out to them about the story of Nicodemus, was the collaboration between these black pioneers and the indigenous peoples. It was that kind of collaboration that, as they said, isn't talked about a lot of times throughout our history, but it actually occurred a lot. Matter of fact, just to wrap it all up to history overall, when we talk about the Oregon exclusion laws, part of that, they say, was the gentleman that was blamed by the legislation for a lot of the stirring up the native problems that led to the black exclusion laws. He was an individual that often collaborated with Native Americans, and some say that it was the fear of that collaboration is what led to them to really push for the exclusion laws. So Nicodemus was a great opportunity to add another layer or another example of black and indigenous collaboration.
Yeah, I think like what stood out to me, and I don't know if we put all of that in the episode, is when Miss Angela was talking about how the Potawatomi, right?
I think, yeah.
Potawatomi tribe, they had to get permission to leave the reservation to go hunt like additional buffalo so that they could supplement what was on the reservation. And just thinking about that, like they couldn't even leave, and they were removed. Like that tribe wasn't native to Kansas. They were removed from where was it?
I want to say, was it Oklahoma? I want to say it was a little bit more east, because I believe the Osage was really natural to that area.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think Ms. Angela said that there were some encounters with the Nicodemus pioneers in the Osage as well. And these are encounters that is documented within both of those tribes' history. So
it's really, so just thinking about how they're removed from their land, obviously, and then they can't even they have to ask for permission to like go hunt, and then once they said yes, if they didn't find anything, then they couldn't leave again. So, and they still decided to like help them and share their food because they knew they were down bad.
They saw, despite whatever was going on, they saw people in need and they shared their provisions with them and helped them survive, taught them the skills. And it's kind of cool because what these black pioneers were escaping, they were going for opportunity, but like it said in the episode, the opportunity for land was not the only lure. It was escaping the Jim Crow South and all of the turmoil and racism that was going on as a result of what ultimately would be a failed Reconstruction.
Yes, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
It was Reconstruction failed for the most part,
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, it is sad how some of them were treated.
So sad.
No doubt.
Thinking
It's
about that.
sad. But in those sad moments, like, you have these powerful moments.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's kind of
totally,
cool.
Totally. But that's just a little clip. I think that was something that I learned and that was new. I had no idea.
Should we shout out Ellis, the little town of Ellis, Kansas?
Yeah.
They got this little train station. It's pretty good. It's kind of cool.
It's cute.
It's like spread out little miniature trains.
Yeah, and of the museum.
Yeah, the museum.
The Ellis Museum. It has like trains and like a history of like what that town is like.
Yep, in the whole area. I think the county is called Graham County.
Yeah. And
it's really it's interesting, on our travels, how what really stands out is the impact of the railroad. How the railroad can decide the success and the failure of towns. And Ellis was where they decided it became a railroad town, and now it's like probably in that little area, it's one of the bigger towns in that small area.
Yeah.
Off of I-70.
Yeah.
And it's a result of having that railroad stop.
Totally. I want to talk about Leroy a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
So in the episode, I think it's probably more towards the endish.
Yeah.
We talk about Leroy, and his family owns a Waltz farm, and that farm was, I guess, it was Ellis, Kansas, the farmland, and then Nicodemus. So in order for the settlers to get to Nicodemus, they would kind of cross over their farm, and they again worked with the settlers and allowed them to like cross through their land in order to get to like Nicodemus, getting food and like provisions and stuff. And it was a white family, and now their descendants are still really good friends with the descendants from Nicodemus. And so we met one of the descendants and the guy that owns the farm, And he was just a really
We should
cool
pull up
guy.
a clip of him telling the story how he knows Angela.
That's a good idea.
Well, I could grab it real quick. Yeah, it's on my hard drive, so never mind.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think.
We can show just I guess what you were gonna do is just where he's waving.
Yeah, we'll show.
So Miss Angela does these reenactments, and he participates in them. It's pretty dope to see. She filmed a documentary, and him and his whole family participated in it.
Pickford versus Glen.
And it was really awesome, like when we you'll pull him up right there. There we go. When we were in Ellis,
Other direct Nicodemus descendants and even descendants.
There we go.
Here we go. Yeah,
Okay.
all right, here we go, guys. Here we go. All right. That's all right. Let me move us out the way so you guys can see Leroy.
Yeah.
That's Leroy Walt.
He's a really great person. And basically, when we were in Ellis, he saw us. That's what I was knocking.
Oh, yeah.
It's like he saw us outside, and he was like, "Hey, are you guys here for Nicodemus? Do you know Angela?" And we're like, "Actually, yeah, she's right in the car. Like we're here." And so he was just nice, and he was friendly.
Yeah. Invited us into the train station, showed us around, gave us a little history.
Yeah. And then he was telling us about the farmland that they're on, where they had found like dinosaur bones.
They found the university. I think it was KU. They came and excavated and found dinosaur prehistoric bones, mammoths, even before then. It was crazy. And get this, part of his land used to be leased by the U.S. military, where they would drop, and I think this was World War II. Well, yeah. I mean, okay. The university goes and does this
that's
too.
True, that's true.
They used to drop, test munitions on the land, so they still find old military munitions and stuff. In fact, Leroy brought one over and showed us.
Yeah.
But and I say over because the last night Miss Angela had everybody over to her house and she cooked dinner, and even Leroy came and brought some cool little artifacts. And it was like just hanging out with family. It was kind of cool.
It was a great experience.
Yeah.
Like you said, Angela cooking, because she used to own a restaurant.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, she cooked some food. It was I'm thinking about it right now.
Oh man,
we.
I
wish I could have some Angela cooking.
We're not getting that type of cooking up here.
Yeah. Well, I can cook a little bit.
Oh yeah, my baby girl can cook, of course.
Not as good as Angela, I'll be honest.
Of course.
Angela went in there, she was frying up everything, and then she still did the interview.
Yeah.
Phew. Oh, she did. But it was so good. It was a great experience.
Yeah, I guess I could get Leroy off.
Oh, yeah, get Leroy off. Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
But Leroy, it was nice.
It's pretty cool.
It was really, really nice.
Let's try to think. It's a cool experience.
Yeah, it really was.
Man, it's so wild to look outside and see it's still bright out, sun is shining.
I know. It's pretty cool.
Me and Mars took a walk today, and it's so funny. Seattle people weird because we'll want the sun, we'll want the sunshine, and then when it comes, we'll start complaining about oh, it's too hot. The sun's too hot out here.
No, the sun is amazing, but when you're outside, the sun
for too long, it's different.
It hits harder on you, and you're not used to it, so you're just it's too much.
Yeah, we try to tell our folks back out east. It's weird because 75 feels different. 75 feels like 80.
Yes.
St. Louis.
Yes.
Not with the humidity.
Yes.
St. Louis humidity is what makes it nasty, and here it's just straight solar sun.
Yeah. It was hot. I was we got some coffees. They had a little pop up, and we were standing in line for 30 minutes. I was
we normally don't do that. We should act like.
I was whew. But the pass out, it's hot. It's hot. But what can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do?
Can we take a real quick poll real quick just to see if anybody can y'all give us if you had to pick a next type of content destination that you like to see on our channel, could you throw it out there whether it be outdoor, or you can even get specific with hiking. You want to see something with water. You want more beach, island.
Yeah.
More a city. If you guys could just throw us out a couple recommendations, because we're gonna start trying to plan some more stuff after the things we got coming up. Mm-hmm. So, but we want to give you guys what you want.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack, we have had a few hot days with humidity, for sure.
Oh, I think she's talking about Michigan.
Oh, Michigan?
Yeah, it's been cold there, but...
I thought you were talking about St. Louis, too. Every time we go to St. Louis...
Oh, yeah.
Every time we've been in St. Louis, it's been a tornado warning.
Thunderstorm. Oh, when we were even in Kansas, they had like a tornado warning.
Yeah, it was humid. They didn't get cold.
And we were out in the
prairies.
Flats,
yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, for some reason, when I saw the comment, I was thinking about Midwest.
It was really cold out there.
We spend more time in the Midwest, more so than previous years.
Yeah.
City Island. Okay. City Island. Okay, dope. I guess everybody already knows we got the second part of our 3-part Kitsap series coming out in August. Yeah. So we'll be up there in the peninsula. That's something. But
kind of scared. It's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, because Port Gamble is one of the cities part of the Kitsap Peninsula, and Port Gamble, if you're not familiar with Port Gamble, but Port Gamble is considered to be one of the most haunted places here in Washington, and some say in the whole United States.
Oh my God, it's so dramatic. Oh my God.
City Islands, yeah, definitely. Okay, we can get something going there.
You're serious? Okay. We got a feedback done.
Yeah, it's like that whole middle part of the United States.
Climate change.
Yeah.
Hope we don't get censored because I said that. Hey, drink some of your wine with me.
Oh, sorry, baby girl.
Coffee.
Yeah, let me see. That'll even me out.
Yeah.
Man, Michigan. I'm sorry, Miss Jackie. We want to check out Michigan. We have to get to Michigan.
Yeah.
We got family up there.
Yeah.
But we want to get outside of Detroit and see some of the beautiful waterfalls that we heard that are so prevalent up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have a good spot up there in Michigan that's good to check out?
What's that one? I know there's that one island. Is it like Mackinac Island where there's no cars and you have to take horse and buggy everywhere? I feel like I saw a video where a horse and buggy was carrying all these Amazon packages on the island, and someone said Jeff Bezos worked hard. It was hilarious. A horse and buggy. There's literally 30 to 50 Amazon packages on this horse and buggy, and it's wow.
It's gotta go.
That's crazy.
It's gotta go. Now that'd be an interesting way of life.
Yeah.
Even living on the San Juans, when we talk to the folks that live up there, it's very interesting to see how they live and kind of have to schedule a lot of what they want to do sometimes.
Yeah, doctor's appointments, getting grocery shopping if you want to get certain things. Yeah. Especially going to they do big Costco runs where they just go one point at one time.
They say the doctor's appointment, and we have to go to doctor's appointments, and my doctor is just 10 minutes around the corner, but I hate going. So I can imagine the fact that they say a doctor's appointment is an all-day thing.
Oof, I can't imagine.
In fact, we're supposed to meet the black mayor of Friday Harbor, but he had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah. And they weren't going to switch that up. We
understand. You can't understand. I said, look. I totally understand. You can see us on the YouTube. Can't miss the doctor's appointment if it's an all-day thing. It takes all that coordination. So
exactly.
It's all good.
Jackie says Pierre Marquette.
Oh,
it's a beautiful lake.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh, okay.
We have to ask your brother about that.
Yeah, we could go there.
Hey, right on.
Mackinac is beautiful, and in the Upper Peninsula too. Oh, wow. Nice,
okay.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, we need to. That might be a good road trip series, Michigan.
Oh, wow. Ooh, gosh. Stay
maybe
tuned.
In the fall, September, October.
Yeah, Jack, is it beautiful up in the fall, September, October? Would that be a good time to go, or is there?
Should we only go in the summer?
Yeah, is there a specific time where hey, no, just wait?
Yeah.
Kind of up here, right? We would say, hey, don't come. We tell people October is the last month you can come up here, and I'm talking about the first half.
not the last month you can come up here. Just like if you want to see like beautiful
views, yeah,
and not like
and have a great
rain.
time,
yeah,
like, experience everything.
Yeah.
And then I guess the earliest is we say May.
April. It's been getting different. Like it just depends. Like if you don't want to see rain and stuff,
yeah,
I wouldn't. But like once daylight savings hits, I feel like it's a little bit better.
That's true.
Like
that's true.
March, you can still come up here, but it's still gonna be rainy.
That's true.
Right. So.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Well, hey, we can make that happen, Mars.
Yeah, we should do that. Actually,
it'd be fun.
Yeah. We'll plan that out. Put it on the board.
The board. We got a board here.
And is there anything else? What time is it?
What is it?
6:45. About 45 minutes.
Hey, we could go 2 hours tonight.
Well, does anybody watch Love Island USA? Because I was forgot. The leaves up and change faster than the rest of Michigan. Oh, okay.
Oh. It just says early fall, Michigan. Okay.
Yeah. Early fall. Okay. So maybe we could do like a September.
That'd be dope.
September, end of September, like a week or a week and a
that'd
half.
Be beautiful. Now,
road trip.
That'd be dope. You should check it out.
We should.
That'd be fun. We gotta see more of like the that part of the country.
Yeah, totally.
That and the East Coast.
Yeah.
And we want to do a Southeast tour, sort of. Want to cover some of the Black historic towns of Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mississippi has a bunch of historic all-Black towns that are still in operation today.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's something where I could see like partnering with like I don't know, like National Geographic or like the Smithsonian or something like that. You know, where it's like really history-based type of stuff, where it's not necessarily like a tourism.
Yeah.
Type of thing, because they might be set up for tourism, but it's also like it's just letting people know the history of things.
Yeah.
September is not too bad either. Oh, nice. Not too cold either. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Hey.
Now when we went to
Gola Island, yes.
Oh, somebody's been telling us to go to Gola Island. Oh, the professor.
Yeah.
From Nicodemus.
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah, Justin.
Professor Holsby.
Yeah, Professor Holsby. One thing I do. What was it? I want to see. When we went to the Oregon coast and we went in November, that actually like wasn't that bad. Even though I would say like November is not the best time in Pacific Northwest, but like it wasn't until like the last few days.
That's true.
So I feel like with climate change, like things are switching up a little bit where you could still have really nice days here up until like kind of November.
That's true.
I feel like December, January, February are really like the times where you're like, oh, it's cold, it's rainy, and it's dark.
Yeah.
Here.
Especially with king tides.
Yeah.
Like next year, I would love to like travel the coast to go see one of the king tides. Yeah, that'd be dope. It's so crazy, like being that close to like the ocean, and like when it's at like one of its most like peakest, like most powerful moments.
It's crazy, and the wind's insane.
Oh man,
it's wild times.
It's good times.
Mississippi has a lot of history. Yeah, Mississippi.
Yeah.
A lot of history.
Speaking of Mississippi, has everyone seen the movie Sinners? I know a lot of the talk has went down, but that's pretty dope.
I think it's about to be on like you can rent it.
Oh, for real?
I'll rent it.
Oh, I'll watch it.
I'll watch it again and immediately.
We saw it twice.
Oh, people are.
Oh, we got the windows open. Seattle gets interesting.
Yeah, it's Friday night.
Yeah.
Everybody's out.
Yeah.
You are both correct. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, about weather and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, babe. I think it might be time to
shut it down
for the night.
Yeah.
It's getting to be about an hour here. So the next time we go live, so we usually go live on first and third Fridays, but the third Friday of this month is going to be VidCon, so we'll be there, and
it's giveaway Friday.
It's giveaway Friday.
We have to tell about our. Remember we gave the one.
Oh yeah, yes. So, giveaway Friday for the third Friday of the month. And we'll probably, I don't know if we go live, it'll be the fourth Friday though. That'll be our giveaway Friday.
Well, let's talk about this VidCon thing. 'Cause that'd be kind of dope to go live for VidCon.
Okay.
Because it's going to be us and like, it's going to be a whole bunch of
so
other
maybe we'll go live.
Maybe
we'll go live for like the hotel like lobby and bring like people on and stuff.
That'd be dope. We might see some like famous YouTube creators.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so third Friday, and it's going to be our giveaway as well.
So members are automatically entered. So members, no action on your part. Just sit back and wait for your name to be drawn. If you're lucky.
Yeah. And so last week we gave away an Osprey bag.
Yeah, nice Osprey bag.
Yeah, it's nice.
Did she send the picture?
No, but she's got the email. Said she she got it. Excuse me, and everything. So that's good. So we have one more Osprey bag. Should we get that one away?
We'll see. We'll announce it.
Yes.
So you got to follow our socials, and I guess we announce on YouTube too.
We'll announce on YouTube. So as usual, all you have to do is like the Wednesday before, we'll make a post telling you what we're giving away. So you just comment that you are subscribed and you subscribed and you follow us on Instagram with your name, and then we will enter you. And after that, we draw it basically live. We put it into like the wheel thing. I have the wheel spinning.
And we're getting better with our streaming program, so we will do the drawing live for real, so y'all can see it.
Yes. And then we'll put it out. And I think this next time we're gonna make sure like the winner, you have to reply within like 48 hours to put that in there, because it was taking a little bit. So
we do want to ask y'all one favor though, because a lot of what we did with Nicodemus is trying to help them preserve that history and share that history. Yes. It's a beautiful story. It means a lot to not just African American history, but American history. Yeah. And so we want to get that story out. So if you find time, if you could share a link to that episode with your whole network, just encourage them to watch it and share it with their network. Within the episode descriptions, there's ways on how to support that history and how to find out more information about it. So if you guys could just go ahead, share a link to the episode, tell all your friends and family to watch it, and let's try to just uplift and
make sure that's Nicodemus is preserved. It stays, upkept, and more people go visit. So the more people that know about it, the better. Yeah,
no doubt. Yeah. But this has been a lot of fun. We always have a great time with y'all. We appreciate y'all coming to hang out with us.
Yes.
Guess until.
Is that all?
I'm gonna tease this. Mars and I, we play this game called
It's in another room.
And we have we just gamble chores on it. So we're thinking about doing some type of streaming thing where we'll have kind of chats while we play and kind of stream at the same time and talk about travels outside of Friday night. We're gonna keep this the way it is, but just pop on occasionally
and play some
and see if you guys might get a kick out of that.
Yeah,
it gets funny sometimes.
Yes, because Anthony just lost, so he has to cook dinner tonight. So that's why I'm like, it's time to get off alive so you can go cook dinner.
Wish me luck.
And he has to do what's at the Emmys. Long story short, I've been winning a lot in and he's had to do all the other stuff, so it's been nice. Yeah.
Well, anyway, as always, beautiful
thank you guys
people.
so much. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching and for sharing Nicodemus. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Until next time, beautiful people, stay